Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Today, we're going to be starting off with some Seething Bazelgeuse. Just going to make sure I have everything I need for the Bazelgeuse. Wondering if I should even attempt to trap it. I'll keep this up just in case I do. My decorations seem good. Gonna make sure to eat before I head out. Also, I need to change my Palico's weapon, because having him on blast is not going to work. See, right now it has the Bazelgeuse. So I'll switch it to Horcry. And off we go to the Elder's Recess. Who I'm so glad this time says it doesn't have the one thing I was hoping it didn't. So far it seems like it's good. Because I remember my first hunt it had freaking Bracky, the Bazelgeuse, and the Savage Devil Joe. And that was hell. Because the Savage Devil Joe would not leave the zone. But yeah. First Seething, and then we have to grind Glavenus until we get this mantle. Which apparently, with the gold investigation reward, you have a 16% chance. So theoretically, if I hunt it 10 times, I'll definitely get one. Come on, game, load quicker. I want to go slay the Basil. Also, I need to go back to here, actually, because oh, damn. Never mind, it's an investigation. I don't have any cool drinks. I know where to go.
They feel different, almost scary. Little ripples can sometimes come together to form a giant.
Hey, look at the Basil scales.
That's what all this feels like.
Just keep running.
What? Thorns! Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
And it's Nergigante thorns. And the Admiral in a freaking rock crevice.
Nergigante thorns. What do you have in your sights this time, huh?
Something that's more his size, I think. That doesn't have to wait to die to eat.
Business is about to pick up.
Oh, and here comes the bomber. The Seething Bomber. I have an ice weapon. I'm pretty sure it's pretty effective against this guy. I love the way the freaking magma looks between his scales. Or not magma, but heat. And he's gonna leave it to me to kill. Because I'm the errand boy.
Have fun. I'll leave this one to you. We'll rendezvous later.
But here we go. On to Seething.
You overachieving A-listers are gonna put me out of a job.
Basically, do not stay near its freaking explosive scales when they're on the ground. And if possible, attempt to chop the tail off. It reduces how many you can fire. Yeah, I think this ice weapon is definitely increasing my damage. Oh boy, though, that's freaking a lot of damage he does. Okay, never mind. There is a Savage Bazel or a Savage Devil Joe. I can sense it. There's a Savage Devil Joe on this map. It's totally because that isn't the only thing that could appear that has an unknown footprint to me right now. Ow. I know where it usually comes from, too. Up. Actually, I don't think I have much fire resistance in this set. Oop, that's a lot of them. I need to cool down his body parts ASAP. That's the whole point of ice and like water weapons on this guy. You can stop him from going supernova. Oh, never mind, it's just a Dodogama again. That's gonna be a freaking running joke with me, I think, now. Dodogamas or Savage Bazel or Savage Devil Joes. Yeah, I'm really trying to get the tail off because that reduces his maximum amount of shots. And anything that reduces the number of shots this guy can fire is good. Okay, at least it's cooled down the tail. Come on, tail. Oh, I'm gonna bet that that's Dodogama material. Yeah. They're just blowing each other up. I have no problems with that. The more they attack each other, the less they're attacking me. Oh. He's freaking red hot almost. Or white hot, I should say. He's leaving the zone at least. Oh yeah, I have crystal bursts on. He just blew up a freaking thing at Jagajalaka by accident. Had to freaking back up before I could even run forward because that thing knocked all of his tail scales off. Laka laka. I like how there's only a few things that actually have turf wars with Seething Basil. If I'm remembering correctly, the only ones I remember is literally... Actually, yeah, there's only one creature with a turf war, I think. I want to say it's only Devil Joe that attacks a Basil. Can't be right. Drink. Drink the damn potion faster. It was actually pretty effective. I'm doing pretty good against the Seething Basil, I think. For it being a Seething Basil. Oh, damn. He has some of his purpley ones on. That's not good. At this rate, he's gonna start his freaking super move soon. Good. I reduced his ammo. And got the purple off of his tail. Why are there wing drakes down here? There. Crystal bursts are really effective against this guy, in case you didn't know. Because it just freaking says no to him powering up. That was a stupid move. Why did I go to the bone pile? I was trying to grab the shiny. Aha, that's what happened last time. I got defense down. Okay, I should really pay more attention to where the basil is. I was looking for his tail. Because I lost sight of it. There. Got the basil flail. I think it wants me to go up this way? Possibly? I think I took a wrong turn though. Oh, I did definitely take a wrong turn. Also, I'm just going to quickly stop by here so I can get this place unlocked so I can make a camp here.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
I have to be devoting an episode just to making camps. Because I only have the base camps you get from just going through the story right now. Okay. I didn't manage to actually knock him out of the thing. But he's on freaking the purple flower blast. This is gonna suck. But if you notice, I like have the amount of blasts he can do from his tail. Also, I'm one wrong move away from dying here. Because Basil's one of those where if you get hit by his super move, you die. At this point. Because I don't think you can have good enough armor. Unless you're like a lance or something and know how to block well. Yeah, I'm running. And then just stay on the ground. They both have Vigor Wasps. I am not dying this hunt. Because they both have Vigor Wasps, which means I can be healed twice as often. I broke its face. Excuse me. Yeah, having the ice damage is much better than... Oop. Having the ice damage is much better than just having the raw for my, like, iron one. Because that would be the other choice I would have had if I wouldn't have grinded yesterday. Ow. Drink potion. I'm glad I got the one free meal. I feel like this is an awkward place to fight for me. Oh, the other guy's cat has a paralysis weapon. I like how he gets freaking a great glow. Vitality Mantle Plus? Yes, please. Ow. I forgot he did it twice. And that's the whole Vitality Mantle. Oh, I'm stunned. And on fire. Honestly, how can you be stunned while on fire? Is it like shock or something? Ooh. That one was just me getting on the ground as many times as possible. Did I lose some flinch free or something? Or is that... Wait, no, that's a tremor. Okay, it's going down now. Yeah, that free meal is saving me. I keep on thinking I can somehow dive all the way through the basil when it jumps at me like that. I'd need a few more evasion extender for that. Oh, what? I got hit by it? Where's the basil? Oh, it's freaking exhausted. Take advantage of the exhausted creature. Yes, mount the creature. It should be about ready to run. Come on. I'm gonna be attacking just the face. And true charged. Right in the eyeball. Yep. I think after this it's gonna be running. Or maybe not. Well, we're actually knocked it out of its thing again. Yeah, those things I don't have a good grasp of distance on. Also, it got knocked down again. I'm not sure by who. Come on, Basil. Yeah, I think this Basil is... I'm surprised the Basil actually being this easy. I somehow remember Seething being much harder. Wait. I heard new theme music. Oh, it was just Basil's. Because there's only a few creatures that override the theme. And one of them is the one I'm already fighting. Yeah, it should be leaving. Not the way I would have wanted it to leave, though. Chill Shroom? Please? Oh, this is gonna suck. There's no chill shrooms. So I literally am just gonna have to deal with chip damage. Oh, I think I just broke part of its wing. Oh, damn. Safest place to run is... here. I like that move just because it gives you like 3 seconds to decide where you're running to. And then you just die if you don't have the right way. But yeah, me not having any... Oh, Bracky I think has a turf war with him. Maybe? Maybe not. But yeah, I'm still taking chip damage. Wait. It's a chill shroom, I think, right nearby. Right there. Why did I not expect the Basil coming after me? Yeah, that freaking spreads it across the whole zone. Oh, it's the bombing run. Bracky? I feel like I might get some Bracky parts at the quest end screen. Just because you get parts for any monster you broke parts off of. And the Basil, I think, broke a few of Bracky's parts. Oop, no. Okay. Jump. He wants that Bracky. He won't stop going after the Bracky. Like, look at the freaking Bracky. Just being bullied by a Seething Bazelgeuse. Like, I just got 2 freaking Vigor Wasps at full health. Wow. Oh, volcano erupted. I just killed 2 freaking... Oh, that's a limp. Freaking disintegrated 2 of the... What's it called? My brain is blanking on me for some reason. Vespoids. Oh, there's a Bracky right behind me. I don't think I can outrun a Bracky. I can try. I feel like I need a way to increase my stamina. Like increase stamina regen or something. Basil. I will capture the Basil. And then move on to the Glavenus grind.
Nice work. Wrap up the expedition and let's head back.
Oh, I forgot to talk to the freaking people again. Return from expedition. I hope it wasn't flying wyvern hunts. Blast fluid. I got 2 freaking mantles. From an expedition hunt against a Bazelgeuse. I need to make something from a Basil now. I hope that didn't just consume all my luck for the day. I much would have preferred them to be Glavenus mantles. Wait, they're mantles. Can I meld mantles into other mantles? I'll have to check that. Be interesting if I could.
Everyone here? Perfect.
Great news. We found some Gigante traces. Great. That's great news.
Wherever that now we just need to figure.
Not only that, but thanks to the Fifth Fleet, we've also had quite a
Reaching
goodly assortment of elements.
Things are really starting to heat up, huh? How's
Swimmingly. We've also been splitting up to search for spots where the song is audible. We should...
Great. Keep
it up and we'll be speaking of which.
Rest of the
If I'm
5th.
not mistaken, we may be able to
Recently
find
awoken
out
elder
if
dragons.
information is key.
Request a formal investigation of these elder dragons.
Think.
Elder dragons have always been closely tied to all...
Great. We'll get.
Wait. Whoop.
Just, do what you always do.
Ha ha! I'm on it.
Okay, let's get to it.
Hey, now it's the Glavenus grind. Oh, frick.
Something's going on with the Elder Dragons, Pard. Let's head out on an expedition or optional quest to check it out.
I think it's one of those things. Eight rank or higher, hunt fanged wyverns. Fanged wyvern hunt. Spire waste. Hunt a brute wyvern. Good quest in the specific rank. Today's the last day of the festival, too.
Yeah, that's right.
Post a new quest. Investigation. Wait. Oh, oof. I saw this and I'm like, screw that. No, I'm doing the 35-man one. Still gonna put me on a freaking time limit. And that is a freaking small time limit of 20 minutes for a Glavenus when I'm not even at end rank gear. Because Glavenus is a pretty strong creature. Although I have the elemental advantage, so it might not take as much as I'm thinking. Oh, Gold Wyverian Prince can give me gems. So, like, say I need this Valhazak gem for something, I could just make it.
Want something making?
I'm also going to see what the Seething Bazel armor is like. Blast attack, guard, critical draw, bombardier, jump master. Guts. Above a certain threshold, you withstand an attack that would normally charge you once. So it's worth Vigor Wasp Revival. Because it leaves you at 1 health. Actually not that good. And I believe you have to be above 50 or something? 50% or more? It's like 50, somewhere between 50 and 70% health, I think. So it's quite a large amount of health.
We don't have any record of tracks like these. Try to collect as many as you can.
Come on, all I'm looking for is Glavenus. Which I think should be in the hotter areas. Whoop. Whack-a-lack. Drink a cool drink. Go in and hope for the best. Oh, it's a Bombero. And here's the Glavenus footprints. Oh, and there's the Glavenus. And I immediately mounted it. Which is actually good, because I think it gives me my Palico time to hit it. Come on. Let's get this nice juicy tail off. I freaking failed the mount. Because I refuse to brace. I just move. We're doing a lot more damage this time. Like, I'm thinking I'm doing 20 more damage a hit. Somewhere around there. Come on. Oop. That was uncontrolled movement. Yeah, I really need that greatsword attack to charge like a second quicker. Because I feel like I'm always expecting it to be just a little bit quicker so I can use the dodge. Yeah, and that was just a stupid thing on my part, thinking I'd be able to get the true charge off. I ate, right? Oh, I'm stunned. And on fire. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, all I need is a single mantle. And I guess I think I needed a hard fang too. So hard fang and mantle. Which neither of those are too rare of rewards. Come on, turf war. I'm pretty sure you guys turf war with each other. I'd say probably not, actually, if they've gone this long without it. Wow, they're knocking into each other at least. Okay, would you stop roaring? Think about the point where I actually have to get earplugs. Because all monster roars stun me now. At least all non-mook ones. Why am I on the Bambaro? Get me off the Bambaro. Yeah, every roar is stunning me, and that I don't like. Also, how is it climbing? Like, how all monsters in this game climb, I have no clue. Okay, you're jumping back down. And then it's climbing back up. What the... And then it's back down. Decide. Get me out of this freaking chunk of monsters. This is a timed quest. So I'm not going to care where I hit the monster anymore, honestly. I don't have the luxury of trying to get the tail off. Okay. Would you get out of the way, freaking flying wyverns? Or wing drakes, whatever the frick you're called. Freaking gunking up my screen. Their bodies. Ugh. I hate wing drakes. They don't give you anything good, and the little ride they can give you doesn't freaking matter. All they do is freaking block your view. Wait, what? I stun animationed him, and he just said no and bit me, slowly. Well, there was nothing I could do about it. I'm hoping I can actually finish this quest in time. Otherwise it'd be a 35-minute waste. Gonna be stuck in a Gunka monster again, I think. Because I physically can't see half the time with this many monsters in my screen. Okay, and the freaking Bambro roared, so I couldn't smack the Glavenus while I was on the floor. I'm getting earplug gem. Or, like, decoration. I don't care what it takes to make. I will make it. Had enough of monster roars. Should have brought dung bombs, actually. I just didn't realize there was going to be a Bambro on this quest. Also, the quest is supposedly a third of the way done. In time, at least. And it roared. And I'm stunned. At least I only have to get to the point where I can capture it. And I have, like, 10 more minutes before I start having to panic. Uragon. Really? There. Freaking Uragon. And I've got poison from the Gajalaka. I have no antidotes. Because I didn't expect the Gajalaka to do anything. So now I just have to wait for poison to run out naturally. FML. Okay, good. It ran out quickly. Oh, the freaking guy backed up after his explosion. And it roared. And it's at like 25% health. And it's on the ground. And I'm in the middle of a true charge. Of course it will be. Oh, the Gajalaka also poisoned the Glavenus. They're literally just chaotic little dumbasses. Yes, ride the Glavenus. Wow, Uragon is right behind it. Uragon's gonna run me over soon. Okay, so it's gonna keep walking. I'm gonna drink a cool drink. Yes, fall on the ground like the little dick you are. Oh, come on. Oh, something broke part of the... I think the Uragon just broke part of the Glavenus. Not sure which part, though. Okay, yeah, this is one of the biggest freaking just clumps of monsters I've ever had. And that's the last of my Mega Potions, and it freaking roared me out of it. I'm getting earplugs as a freaking charm. I don't care if I lose my attack boost, I am getting earplugs. The amount of time I've spent just freaking cowering because of it. The amount of times it's freaking just knocked me out of a potion. Okay. And the Bamburrow's back. So I have to stay in far away so I don't get freaking roar stunned. As they roar like 4 times at each other. And I'm stunned. And here comes the roaring. Yep. That's why I'm getting earplugs. So I don't have to deal with that little shit. Die. And I have like 10 minutes left in the hunt. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm actually doing pretty badly. Okay, freaking wing drakes, get out of my screen. Intimidator might be another thing I need. Intimidator and earplugs. Because I can freaking just have a whole blocky mess of stuff just filling my screen right now. As everything roars. Thankfully, Bambro left early. Just keep hitting the guy. Okay, Wing Drake. Why are you guys even trying to fight me? I hate this zone. That's what I've decided. Okay, it's limping at least. Okay, so I can't grapple while it's climbing. I just have to follow the Glavenus to wherever it sleeps. And capture the damn thing. And hope I get the mantle I need the first try. I'm not going to count on it because I got 2 Basil mantles in the same quest. And that makes me assume my luck has been used for the day. Although if I had to say, I prefer the bone weapons over the look of the... what's it called? The look of the bone weapons over the look of the metal weapons. That's a Val, I think. Here, get in the trap. Good. I'll look at the ore. That's all I have time for. So that took about 20-ish minutes, I want to say. At 21, no mantle. Gonna have to hunt again. Got a pure crystal though. And the tail edge. I got 3 freaking shards as the rare drop. Item prolonger, don't need it. I guess I'm technically still progressing the main story at the same time. Because I need to find Elder Dragon tracks. And that just appears on any quest. But I'm gonna go see what it takes to make an earplugs, like, charm. If I can even make one right now.
We're making good progress.
Want something making?
Forge charm. Intimidator thing might help me with some things. And actually, a frost attack thing would actually boost what I'm using right now. Ah, okay. Oh, and I finally unlocked this damn thing. Earplugs. Majestic Horn. I think that's low rank Diablos? No, it's high rank Diablos. I'll go without it for now.
Yeah, that's right.
Post a new quest. Investigations. Go with this. Use a voucher, yep. It's like a 16% chance on the gold, plus I have all the other chances from just the regular capture rewards.
Mm-hmm.
See, Brute Wyvern Hunt. Brute Wyvern Capture. Deliveries. A waterproof mantle. That's a crab. That's rump. Okay. Investigations. Anyone that are purely Glavenus I'll look at. Which aren't much of them. Like, a lot of these time limits are so short. 15-minute Diablos hunt. I think I'd much rather do this one. Take this one. I'm basically grabbing these for when I want to hunt these guys, like grinding them. Seething Basil and Ebony Odo within freaking 35 minutes? No thank you. Capture Ebony Odo within 20 minutes or hunt it within 35. That's in preparation for what I do later on, is I'm going to try to make one of basically everything. Manage items. Used up all my mega potions. Take this. Grab another shock trap. I remember it said my harvest box was full.
Ready for action.
Collect harvest. I'll take all my honey. And here we go again. I hope I picked the right Glavenus hunt. Because one of them is impossible. Because remember, I have 20... It took me 21 minutes to hunt it last time. With capturing it. Thank you for shortening the time needed to find it, I guess? That right there will probably knock off like a minute or two. Oh, but that's a particularly big Glavenus. And that's a Bambaro. Yeah, and here comes the roaring. The only reason I didn't get hit by that is the Glavenus missed. Because I got roared by the Glavenus and then got roared by the Bambaro. And I'm on fire and I'm stunned. At least I'm glad to know it only takes like 20 minutes per hunt. Okay, they just roared like 4 times. Four times in such a way that I had no way to dodge. Peak roar stunning there. And here comes the roaring, and they're following each other. I feel like half this game is roaring. That and I think I need Constitution. Like the skill Constitution. Reduce fixed stamina consumption. That's right, just keep on hitting the bomb burrow. Ignore me. I'm getting just as much bomb burrow material from drop as Glavenus material. But I am really glad I kind of got this ice weapon before I started the grind. Oh, there's the roaring. Okay, I heard another roar from somewhere. Okay, would you stop roaring already? You roared like 6 times. I like how mounting the monster doesn't actually give me more damage. Yeah, the Glavenus grind. I need his mantle for its weapon. I got 2 freaking Bazelgeuse mantles though from the first expedition against Bazel. Yeah, what I'm trying to get from him is just his mantle. This investigation has one of the gold things, which apparently give you like a 16% chance of getting it. But I think I used all my luck for the day on Bazel, Seething Bazel, because he gave me 2 freaking mantles. And it wasn't even an actual quest, it was an expedition hunt against a Seething Bazel. I am learning to hate wing drakes though. Learning to hate wing drakes and roars. Because the wing drakes just keep on attacking me for some reason. Like, this isn't even the zone it's supposed to be in. It's supposed to be over in that zone. Okay, Glavenus, would you stop using the exact same attack repeatedly? I know it was effective, but still stop. Oh, I'm stunned on low health. Think I'm gonna have to Vigor Wasp Revival. Yep. First used that in a long time, actually. Oop. Okay. Oh, Bamburrow's coming back. I hate how they just freaking keep on returning to each other and then roar stunning me. And there's an Uragon on the map too, somewhere. Like, literally, when I finished this investigation last time, a few minutes ago, I got all the materials but the mantle. Like, one of every one of his materials except the mantle I need. But that's just how it goes. No, I'm not making armor, I'm making weaponry. I'm making this guy's weapon, but yeah, RNG is either 100 or 0. There's no in between. Like with Basil, I got all of his freaking mantles and none of his much of his other materials. Versus with Glavenus, I got all of his other materials and none of his mantles. And then after I get Glavenus' mantle, I'm going to be working on making an earplug charm. So I could stop having to deal with the roars. His roars have knocked me out of so much stuff at this point. They've knocked me out of potions, they've stopped me from dodging. They've forced me to get hit by attacks that will just kill me. I played through this game so quickly, I don't have the Rocksteady yet. Like, I haven't done the quest that unlocks the Rocksteady mantle. But I think I'm going to start taking the time to go and do those side quests now. Yeah, I basically rushed through the base game. Otherwise I would have had Temporal Mantle by now. Because I played through this game before, so I know all the stuff. It's just... I was basically trying to play through this game to get used to Monster Hunter again before Sunbreak for the PlayStation. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna start doing those side quests. Although I think there's only 4 creatures left. And then I've basically got to the Guiding Lands. Like, all that's left is Blackveil, Namael, the first Runer encounter, and Shara. Yeah, I've already done Acidic, I've did Ebony, I did Velkhana already, I did Seething earlier today. So literally all that's left are those 4. I'm just grinding on weapons for them at this point. Like I'm getting the fire weapon to deal with Black Veil. And I'm stunned again. Yeah, Nergi. The first Runer encounter isn't that hard though, because they've literally nerfed him for it. Like the first Runer encounter only has like half the health he's supposed to have. I believe that's supposed to symbolize that it's like he's already gotten a fight with Shara a few times. Or something. So he's already weakened when you fight him the first time there. Like, he's the one that gets the most severely nerfed, I think, out of all of them for the first fight. Yeah, like, I'm stocked up. I have his #1 weakness on my back right now. Of weapons you can get before him. Like, he's the weakest to ice weapons. Well, I think it's ice and dragon. But then again, all Elder Dragons are weak to dragon. At least all that are in this game. Yeah, Narga is a pretty good one if you want an affinity thing. I have a pretty good affinity on this weapon as it is. Like, I have 30% affinity right now. Which is without me specifically trying to build for it. And I'm using the Bazelgeuse Greatsword because it's better than the Velkhana one for some reason. At least Velkhana 1. Velkhana 2 is better, but you can't get it until after you beat Shara. Because it needs some of his materials. Yeah, Bazelgeuse is a surprisingly good greatsword for what tier of monster it is. But for some reason, I always laugh whenever the freaking... I always feel really happy whenever free meal pops up. Because it's like... one more potion, essentially, than you would have had. And I have one free meal. It's just a single decoration I throw in, and it's helping me so much. Okay, he's going to this zone now. Yeah, Longsword has a lot of counters and whatnot. I go Greatsword for just big damage hits. I like seeing those big damages. Oh, that was a mistake. Come on, Glavenus. Yeah, Punishing Draw is a pretty good skill, but it's only with certain attacks. And I like just the biggest damage, the hardest to kill. That's why I can't wait to get to the one Augment. Because I think for my armor set, I'm going to go 2-piece Val. Like Black Veil. And then work from there. Because I like the little bit of health recovery it gives that saves potions. At least until I get to stuff like Alatrion or Safi. Or the freaking one true armor of Vitalis. Yeah, run, sheath, and attack is how it works. I'm questioning why there's a freaking Black Veil on this map for me to find tracks of. Because I'm at that part where I have to find the tracks of the Elder Dragons. Which I figure this is as good a time as any to freaking grind for weapons and whatnot. Yeah, Fatalis is literally the best armor. And I'm just freaking getting wailed on. Like, there's... Like, hands down, there's no armor set that beats Fatalis. And I'm okay with that. For me, Fatalis, as supposedly the strongest monster, deserves to have the best stuff. He's the one guy who I'm like, okay, he can have it all. I guess. Yeah, that does kind of ruin that stuff, but I don't use it for that. I have a set I use for having fun, and then I have Fatalis' set just to have it. Freaking, I forgot that attack you have to brace on. You can't just move places. Like, the only monster I use Fatalis' set on is him. When I want to grind a Fatalis. Well, I say grind, it's more of just when I want to hunt a Fatalis, I use his set. Any other time I use a different armor set. Okay. Come on, get under the freaking rock. Look, there's a perfectly good rock right here for you to be under. There. And Uragon roared, stopping me from doing anything. And moved the Glavenus away. Oh, it's limping. Good. That's one more Glavenus ground. Or grinded. Ground, whatever. Ah. Bazelgeuse. And a Cantor. Ooh. Those are some really good monsters there. I still want my boy Legiacus back. They've been trying so hard, but failing. Okay, let me just set this here. Now get knocked out. Ah. Yeah, the Magallas are pretty cool. They're not like my favorite monster. Yeah, Black Veil is tough unless you can get rid of all effects of Effluvium. I didn't get a mantle. Okay. Got everything but mantle again. Thunder attack, Jewel. Yeah, I found the set I'm wearing right now would actually be pretty good against Black Veil, because I have all way to get full effluvial resist. So you can just ignore the effluvium. Without having to drop too many skills. No, I don't have the materials to meld the mantle. You need a Celestial Wyverian print. And I don't have one. I have a gold one, not a Celestial one.
We're making good progress.
Let's check whether a new thing has appeared. Teostra, Bracky. No. Yeah, that's one of the ones where you would want to. Raging Bracky is a freaking just heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Here's round 3. Yeah. I like how Raging Bracky is just Bracky but more. One of the few variants in the game. That's something I really want. A game where it's just more variants than new monsters. I might be weird in that. I could do that. I have a freaking... I have a daily quest that wants me to hunt someone else. I'll hunt a Great Jagras. Yeah, the variants. Oh, you got the Great Vigor Wasp? Good job. Okay, change equipment. This one's better against the Jagras. I'm just gonna go actually check to see if I can't make the Glavenus armor and see what its skills are compared to what I have. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the thing I was telling you about that might be good for you for farming Black Veil, the Dobermail, because it has decent defense, like much better than the Hornitar. Has an attack boost with the effluvial resist, and then you can use those 2 1 spots for the rest of it. Okay, what is my waste right now? Flinch free. I might switch to Tigrex. Waste. That's not enough for it. And none of Glavenus' armor is actually really that good to me. They don't have enough slots. I'm not even gonna eat for freaking Great Jagras. For me, I always tested out my new weapons on Great Jagras. He was my weapon test dummy instead of using the training ground. Like I said, if you don't want the bug armor, the Dobermail also works. You just need 2 effluvial resist decorations. Where's the Great Jagras? There he is. Oh. Yeah, if you're gonna go miasma jewels, I recommend just going all of them. Like, if you're going for the skill, you kind of need the full skill. I have, like... If only I could give you my extra jewel, I have, like, 3 of them. Plus, I have a miasma plus jewel, which just straight up gives you 2 of the skill. It knows I don't like Black Veil's effluvium. It gave me all the jewels for it. Yeah, I know you can just use a effluvium to get rid of it. But the thing with effluvium is it halves your health, which just makes you required to heal back up again. Much rather just deal with the little bit of chip damage it does anyways. Yeah, I have. Yeah, Blackveil has a pretty cool looking armor set to me. But I also want his super recovery skill to reduce potion consumption. Because that combined with the augment you get when you start the Guiding Lands, the health boot, the health recovery one, makes it so you technically never need a potion. Really good for fighting things like Bracky, Raging Bracky, where you really don't have time to heal much. Because that's the exact same armor I used in my first playthrough to beat him. I believe it was 2-piece... I'm trying to remember what the rest of my 3 pieces were. I know it had 2-piece Black Veil, another 2-piece, and then I had 1 random whatever, I think. I'm so glad Great Jagras Roar doesn't stun. The one thing you do have to worry about with Raging Bracky, though, too, is ice or water weapons will just wash the slime off and leave you on a pool right at your feet. Which is definitely not something you want to have to deal with. Although breaking his pounders is actually a really good thing to do. With any Bracky. His are just much tougher than normals. Come on, Great Jagras. Should have done an arena quest. Then the monster can't run from you. And there's no Black Veil footprints here for some reason. which are kind of the things I need. What new moves do they add for Greatsword? I'm trying to remember which ones are new moves and which ones are old moves. I've gotten so used to the Iceborne Greatsword. I know there's the Clutch Claw attack that is new for Iceborne, which is this. I'm trying to remember which other ones are considered new, though. Come on, just die. Need to get back to the Glavenus. I like how it ran, then immediately started limping. Oh, that was a tracker grab, not the freaking ammo I wanted. There's blue light. I'm not going to bother to capture Great Jaggers. It's not worth me wasting a capture net. Or not a capture net, a trap. That was bright. I accidentally hit a freaking flash fly. Kinda wish I hadn't. And sucks that I couldn't use my favorite greatsword for most of this freaking DLC. My favorite greatsword is the Nergi greatsword. At least from looks. Although Safi Jiva's is pretty close. Oop. And now I freaking just carve the Great Jaggers. No use for any of his material. Yeah, they're really cool. I like the blue energy look that a lot of his stuff has. The red, blue, and purple colors. Okay, oh, there's another Jaggers right here. And I think there's a mining... Yeah, there. Just like the reason I like the Nergi Greatsword so much is the bone, like, studded look. And when you do the True Charge, the level 3, freaking spikes just shoot out of it. And I got a water attack, I think. No, Vitality Jewel. Okay. I won't turn down a Vitality Jewel. Like, I honestly want to say Safi's weapons look better than Fatalis's do. That might just be me, though. One of the skills I really liked that was on Elatrion's set.
We're making good progress.
Like, Elatrion's skill is really interesting to me I want to try to remember what the word is. Conceptually. Conceptually, I like Alatreon's skill the best. Yeah, that'd be really cool if you could change elements on your weapon mid-hunt.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, the full effluvium stuff should save you. Oh, that'd be awesome. Like, every time you make the weapon, it randomly gets an element. Good luck on the zombie mushroom. As a note, even if you have full effluvium resistance, you'll still take little bits of chip damage being near him. You just won't be effluviumed. So be aware of that. Oh, that would be interesting too. So 1 second you're attacking like the fire monster or the water weapon, the next second it's just suddenly transformed to a fire or something. Yeah, like I said, fighting a fire guy with a water weapon and then suddenly transforms into a fire weapon and you do nothing until it switches back to either ice or water or something. That'd be really awesome if combined with his skill that adds your elemental resistance to your elemental damage. Yeah, and at that point you'd not be able to use any specific, like, yeah. Where's the Glavenus? Oh. How did I miss something that big? Okay, you roared twice stopping me from drinking the potion. Does it have to be the same element for Elatrions? I always kind of assumed it was the combined total of your elemental resistance. Because otherwise it's just straight up less effective than just putting a single jewel in. Because like a single elemental attack jewel, like ice attack, gives 30. And I've never managed to get above 20 on a resistance. Like, without having the free meal skill, like the meal skills. So that seems a lot less powered than I thought it was. Okay, yeah, that's gonna spin. And attack. I'm on its back. Oh! That would be interesting. And I fell off again. I looked over to see your comment and didn't realize you started jumping. Oh wait, I have to go around. monsters and their damn shortcuts. Oh, if I would have had a rock, that would have been perfect. He was directly underneath of it. Come on. There. Oh, Bambro's here. Of course he's here to roar me out of my attacks. Thankfully I managed to jump the roar there. Oh, I broke apart again. Not sure what part I broke. Just a part, essentially. Because the only part of Glavenus that really matters is the tail. Like, the only part that actually really hinders him. And even then, it doesn't hinder him by much. Yeah, I kind of need to grab more footprints from the Black Veil, I guess. Oh, he was too far away from that. Way too far away. I feel sorry for Gameth. The thought just occurred to me is how Gameth's the only one out of the 4 who hasn't returned yet. Even though it was one of my favorite ones. I just like icy monsters, essentially, in general. I like Lunagaron, I like Barioth, I like Velkhana, Orochi Kirin. Gameth. I don't like Beartotus too much, though. He's just a fish. So I'm kind of hoping Gameth comes back in Monster Hunter 6. Or whatever it's going to be called. I'm hoping for Gameth and Lagiacrus, essentially. Those are the only 2 I really hope for returning monsters. Okay, up here. I am still mildly upset, though, that Gosharag didn't get a subspecies. I really want him to have a subspecies or variant. Because he's one of the ones I think really deserved it. Like, we got an Aurora, we got a freaking Somnicant subspecies, but not a freaking Gossarig one. And I honestly didn't care about Somnicant too much. And honestly, Aurora Somnicant is actually worse than normal Somnicant to me. Come on, just... Oh, I broke the tail without without cutting the tail. I always forget that his tail you have to break twice. This might be the last hunt for the day. Not sure. If I get a mantle, it will be. If I don't get a mantle, I'll try one more time. Okay, that's his tail off. Gives me another shot for the mantle. Because basically every broken part that you break gives you a chance for the capture rewards to give you a mantle. At a very low percentage. Like 2% or something. But the tail gives you a bigger percent than any of the other breaks. Okay, he's not limping yet. So grab the material. Got this. Don't you freaking dare, Vespoid. I got so many Glavenus tails, though. I have like 4 or 5 at this point. Okay, now drink, drink. Now keep smacking. That guy's got a bomb pod. Come on. Accept your death. Make this quicker for both of us. All I know is that one of the skills I will always have the moment it becomes available is Fortitude. It's like one of the best skills in my opinion for making sure you actually complete a hunt. Because it's essentially, if you faint once, it makes it 50% harder for you to faint again. Is the way the calculation is, and it makes you take the thing down faster. I'll never purposely faint for it, but it's really good for if you accidentally faint. So basically, if you faint 2 times, 30, a total of 30% harder for you to faint for that 3rd time. Come on, Glavenus, just get to the ground. Yes, ground. I wonder if these back spikes can be broken. Okay, that's gonna explode on me. I feel like I'm doing better this time. Because I still have a good amount of potions. Either I've just been luckier with free meal. Which is a very real possibility with my build. Oh, that's an Aragon. He might complicate things. Considering the place where Glavenus goes to rest is where Aragon is. And this is why I took a cool drink early. Come on, Glavenus, just die. You're the, like, 4th Glavenus I've hunted today? It's either 3rd or 4th. It's better than the freaking Girototus of yesterday, though, where I hunted like 7. All for the torrent sacks I needed to make the water weapon to upgrade to the Bazelgeuse weapon. Okay, you're tailing. Come on this way, Glavenus. Oh, Aragon's back. Vitality Mantle back. Throw it on. Smack the Glavenus. Roll forward to smack it again. And please just die. You're so close to death. I really don't like to look at my cat right now, but it's the best armor I think I have besides Velkhana. Wait, Seething Basil. I didn't actually check his Palico armor. If Seething Basil has a Palico set. Because if he does, it's probably a blast thing, which I could then get my Palico to do a blast again. Instead of the slicing damage it's dealing right now. I really paid to get those footprints. Okay, where's the slinger? There it is. $800 damage, which is actually pretty good before I get to my in-game actual good equipment set. That's only when I hit a weak spot that I've broken. with the freaking weapon that he's weak to. So it's still not that good yet. I remember hitting in the thousands with my other build. Funny thing is, the whole reason I was getting his, like, weapon was to hunt Black Veil with. And for Fire Week guys afterwards. Because he's like my designated Fire Greatsword. Versus on my other playthrough, I used Palladir, I believe it's called. The Barioth Greatsword. As my Ice Element one. Ooh, there's a footprint right behind me. Or right in front of me. I did know that I had to freaking do a lot of investigation before I could get to Black Veil 2. He's a bit of a pain. And then Namael just like shows up immediately. After you find Black Veil. That was a mistake. Also, he is about dead. I want to say I only have to do another like 500 damage before he starts to flee. Okay, he was close to death than I expected. Okay, the pitfall trap is closer to the thing. And since I know he's just going to run right up here, I'm just going to... There. Now I pray for Mantle. And mine airdrop inside of him. Got a pure crystal. No fire cell stone. We're inside the Glavenus. Oh, doesn't look like I got a mantle. Keep on getting shards in the rare reward. And this one is Crisis Attack. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to hunt one more time and then probably end the stream. If I don't get a mantle this time, I guess I'm going to have to start off next time trying to get a mantle. Actually, I think I should just... My luck for today seems like it's just not going to work, so I should probably just use my luck next time. Yeah, I think that I'm probably going to do that instead. The 2 mantles from Basil, I think, drained all of my freaking luck for the day. Investigation. So yeah, I'm probably going to be ending stream here in a couple minutes. Just probably finish an event quest to get the 4th thing. Because the thing ends today. Want to keep the tickets in case next one actually has a good armor set.
That's right.
So let's go for some duffel penguins. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Got no mantles. I actually want to see what I have for materials. Sadly, I don't think it shows. I guess the best way to see would be to talk to this guy.
All right, let's give it all we got.
Just gonna see how many of Glavenus materials have I gotten today. Yeah, I got the Brachydios mantle immediately. 6 of his tail edges, 18 molten bursa, 12 hell shell, 12 hard fangs, 23 cortex, 20 shards. And my Bazelgeuse freaking mantle. But yeah, this is gonna be the last quest for today. I'm just gonna do some peaceful times catching penguins. Because my RNG for today has been destroyed. I'm beginning to wish I would have hunted the Glavenus first, because I feel like that would have got me 2 mantles. Yeah, I think everybody who plays Monster Hunter begins to learn about desire sensors, and begins to believe in them full-heartedly. Because it either gives you everything or nothing. There's no in between. Hey, Popo. There's some peaceful penguin gathering. I would say Barioth is my favorite pseudo wyvern, which I guess is only 3 of them in this game. Like between the Tigrex, Barioth, and Nargacuga, I prefer the Barioth. I just like the way he looks as he's shoving his face into a hole. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, this quest also has a whole bunch of sushi fish. Come on, penguins. I know where you live. Oh, I think they already got in the water. Did I just freaking miss all of them? Good, I at least got 4. Yeah, this is great sushi fish, I think. That's just a gastronome tuna. Actually a small one, too. See what that fish over there is. That's a great sushi fish. I'll take some more of them. Because this quest is designed to spawn them. Well, I think I might have scared off most of the fish with my netting. That's just a normal sushi fish. Oh, that's a glass peru. Never mind. Hello, penguins. Get in the net. What did I say? Get in the net. There. Perfect end screen. Yeah, penguin ticket, VIP gratitude, and a whole bunch of the freaking gems. And pure crystals and whatnot. See if any of them are good. Stone Thrower Physique. Blaze. Guardian Attack. Fortitude Expert. Resistor. Those are actually decent for a few of them. But yeah, next time I'm going to be grinding Glavenus. But by the end of next week, I will be finishing the base Iceborne. And unlocking the Guiding Lands. Because even if it takes me all day on Monday to grind Glavenus, on Tuesday it would be me hunting Blackveil and Namael. Which leaves by Wednesday it'd be Rune Energy and Shira.
Shouldn't be long if we keep this pace up.
But yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. I'm just going to be finishing up the last little things around base. The freaking Glavenus that refuses to give me mantles. If only I could just jump in there and carve it off of him. The Tail Rider Safari. I'm getting pure crystals out the wazoo, yet not getting freaking Glavenus mantles. Let's go with this guy. So yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.